Welcome to another exciting edition of the P&B Sports Show. I'm your host, Abel Sunday. All eyes on the FIFA Under 20 World Cup as the Nigerian Flying Eagles gear up for a crucial round of 16 clash against Argentina. Can Aliu Zubeiru's boys soar past the South Americans and keep Nigerian dreams alive? Or will Argentina prove too strong for the Flying Eagles? To unpack all this, joining me virtually from Lagos is our seasoned sports analyst Walter Odige and Wisdom Chimoba, and from Ibadan, our ever passionate contributor Oba. Together, we will preview the big games, analyze the Flying Eagles' chances, and discuss what Nigeria must do to book a spot in the quarter-finals. Grab your teacup because P&B Sports start now. Welcome back. It's P&B Sports right here in Abuja, and I'm still your host, Abel Sunday. Gentlemen, good morning. I have full packed house today. We'll have, of course, our ever insightful Wisdom Chimoba. Wisdom, how are you? And good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Abel. Great pleasure to be here as always.
I will have our strongest host here. I will always call him host because it's like you own P&B right now, P&B Sports Show rather. Walter Odige, the man from that based in Lagos, but he, in fact, controls the Oba Palace in Benin. Walter Odige, are you there?
Good morning. It's nice being on the show this morning.
Please
don't let the Oba hear what
no,
you
the
just
Oba will not hear because you control the
no,
palace.
I
You
don't
know you
want
control the palace. Okay, I will have Oba in fact this is his debut on this show. The first time he's appearing on this show. Our journalist from Leeds City. Oba, how are you and how is Ibadan this morning?
The weather is a bit dry and calm in the city of Ibadan. It's a great feeling to join the conversation all the way from Ibadan down to Abuja.
And I believe Sheyi Makinde is doing his best there, right?
Of course, definitely. And it's a great feeling to join the conversation this morning.
Thank you, Oba. Thank you, Oba. Okay, let's just go straight to the conversation, and let me start with Wisdom. Then we'll now go to Walter. Wisdom. Our Flying Eagles are on the round of 16 right now, and of course, I think it's a great hurdle. We'll join or rather, they draw us against Argentina, and I can see that. Well, if we have to pass this, it means that we'll have a hope or a lifeline that okay, there will be a future for us in the semi-finals. Don't you think so, Wisdom? I don't know if you share same sentiment with me.
Well, I mean, it's pretty basic, everyone is hoping that the Flying Eagles, do what they ought to do. I mean, if you win, against Argentina, you're making it through to the next round. If you lose, obviously Argentina gets to advance. But I think there's a lot of question about how confident the Flying Eagles are heading into this one, because I mean we've seen their performances in the World Cup so far. That's talking about the FIFA Under 20, losing their first game to Norway by a goal to nil after a series of missed chances, and then against Saudi Arabia winning that one by 3 goals to 2, conceding interesting goals, and finally playing out a 1-0 draw with Colombia, unlike an Argentina side that is unbeaten heading into this one, and the score goes like it's no man's business. So yes, a lot is on the line for both teams, but of course Argentina are tipped as the favorites, while the Flying Eagles are more like the underdogs. But we are somewhat confident. I mean, the Flying Eagles, we've seen them, perform from the under 20 AFCON, and also coming into this FIFA under 20 World Cup. Yes, they've not really been at their best, but we've seen them play some good football in one or two moments. So I'm sure a lot of Nigerians are probably banking on those beautiful or those once in a while moments, to help salvage us from the game. Except Coach Ali Zuberu, has got something cooking that we have no idea about.
All right, you. I think that's well said, Wisdom. Let me go to Walter. Walter, with the players we've had, and we'll have some of I think most of our midfielders in this under 20 squad. That most of them are from the home base. And do you see any future for Nigerian Super Eagles?
First off, whenever I hear that we're about to play the Argentina at under 20 level, I get traumatized because, to be honest with you, I cannot forget 2005 when Mikel played out Argentina that had Lionel Messi. And that was the first time I cried over a football game. And it's been like that, the recent years, the meeting between Nigeria and Argentina at this very level. But to be honest with you, I don't have confidence in this Flying Eagles. Not because I don't believe they are good, but because of the way they've approached the tournament, because of the sort of results they've gotten in their first three matches of the tournament. I don't think they've been impressive because just like the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the Flying Eagles are made up of players that play their trade for majorly European leagues, the big leagues, but they've not been able to ignite. They've not been able to come together and show the world why Nigeria, we are one of the best teams when it comes to cadet football. But that being said, I will not lie to you. If Nigeria beat Argentina today, I would be surprised, to be honest with you, because I think Argentina are obvious favorite. They won their first three matches. They qualified as group winners, and we were. If you ask me, we finished 10th. We finished as one of the best losers. So I'm not expecting a Flying Eagles victory. But back to your question, do I think one or two or three players from this current under 20 team can make it in the Super Eagles? Of course, the striker, he has not started the tournament pretty well. No goals yet for him. But I think it's one to look out for the future. I think it's Victor Osimhen's replacement in the national team. And yes, and I think there are other 2-3 players that can make it to the top. But a lot of factors need to come into play. They need to play solid football for their club side. The future might be bright for some of the players, but for this game today, I don't really think Flying Eagles have the chance to play Argentina today. But I would be happy if we can get the victory. I'm patriotic as always, but I don't think it will happen.
Okay, right. Well, that's your opinion, but me, I'm a die-hard fan of any Nigerian team at all. So whether they like it or not, if they like that, use their hand to even score, no problem. Provided you win 1-0, is fine by me. Let me go to you, Oba. Oba, the absence of Suleiman Sani, is injured. He will not be playing this game. Do you think the coach will have a whole headache to do? Because do you think he will be comfortable taking another person to pair with the other striker? What is his name again? Do you think he will be comfortable to pair another person? Because we're thinking that Suleiman has been playing from the first game till now before he got injured. I don't know. What are your predictions?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say a big thank you for having me. Second of all, is the fact that I like to pick a bit from the two speakers that have spoken before me. Number one, the man from Lagos, both of them actually from Lagos. Number one is the fact that we can actually overcome Argentina. The last time Nigeria played Argentina at the under-20 level, Argentina was coached by a certain Javier Mascherano. Nigeria defeated Argentina in this same stage, round of 16. Eventually, we lost in the quarterfinal of the competition, but We defeated them in the round of 16. Nobody gave us a chance. Just the way this Argentine team was then, they were very magnanimous and better. Then, as to can we have a player in the squad to be seen in the Super Eagles? That is a whole lot. I must be sincere to you. If you watch this, Aliu Zubairu led on the 20 very well from the days of the Wafu on the 20 to the days of the AFCON on the 20 that we lost the semi-final to South Africa by a goal to nil. There has been one problem: scoring goals. Scoring goals. If you look at our game against Colombia, we hit the woodwork 5 times against Colombia. Go and watch the game very well. We hit the woodwork 5 times. The issue has been scoring this goal properly. I do not know what we need to do tonight to get them into getting goals for the team. That is my own major issues as to can we actually defeat Argentina. There's a whole lot of chances. It's a 90-minute game, and if possible, there is no separation in 90 minutes. We go into extra time and possible penalties. Now, the question you asked, can we get a replacement for Sonny? Yes, there's a huge replacement for Sonny. Sonny is not the only one that the team brought to Chile. They brought other people as well. But will Sonny be greatly missed? Yes, he will be greatly missed because he has carved a niche for himself in that particular wing. He has been a tormentor in chief to every defense we have played in the tournament. But what can Aliu Zubairu is a very tactical and intelligent coach. I'm hoping and looking forward to seeing how we can climb the wings of the Argentine in that particular wings. We are good in the middle. We are good on the offensive as well. But you see, our defense is still a bit shaky. The 4 goals rather, we have considered in this tournament as a result of a shaky defense. Against Norway, it was a penalty. Against, what's his name? Saudi Arabia, it was a flimsy error between the goalkeeper, Akov, the 15-year-old, and the defense lineup. Now, to me, I feel Sonny can be replaced effectively in the team. Don't forget, Sonny was not part of the team that went to AFCON on the 20. He was brought in as a foreign-based player and is doing pretty well. He can actually be replaced.
Okay, thank you so much, Oba. Okay, let me come back to you. The principality of this. That's what I like calling you. Forget it. Even if you correct me 100 times, it's the principality of sport I will be calling you Wisdom. Let me come back to you. Wisdom will have 3 representatives now in the tournament. One has gone, which is Egypt. So we have Morocco, we have South Africa, and Nigeria. Now, these 3 representatives, which one do you think have the brighter chance to progress?
Before Wisdom talk, Morocco. I don't think I'm from Wisdom mouth. Morocco straight up. Morocco defeated Brazil, they defeated Spain. Who else is remaining for them not to defeat? They were just mere playing in their last game and they lost. Morocco are a serious opponent. Principalities of sport, I'm sorry, sir.
Well, I agree with you. To be honest, I agree with you. Morocco. Once you hear Morocco, you just know that we're talking about the far house. Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, you've said it all. It's obvious. Morocco definitely is looking like the flag bearer for Africa at this stage. Any international tournament, you just have to look out for Morocco. But let me be patriotic and say. Let's not write off, the Flying Eagles.
Come on. That is what I want to hear, for Christ's sake.
Well, I never wrote them off. I'm not like the other Oba without a crown that wrote them off. I didn't write them off. I gave them a chance.
Yeah, true. You're correct.
But I mean, it's pretty basic, to be honest. If based on everything you said, we just have to convert our chances today, and if we do that, we get to win the game. I don't want to really go into much details about the analysis and how we need to play and everything, because time will not allow us to do that. But if we get past Argentina, I don't think there is any team that would most likely be able to stop us, because I mean, we know when it comes to every World Cup tournament, either the Flying Eagles or the Super Eagles, or even for the women, at the mention of Argentina, we begin to shiver. We begin to shiver at the mention of Argentina in any international tournament. All right. So I think if we are able to get past Argentina today, then I think our problems are solved, or half of our problems are solved. So yeah, definitely Morocco is in that conversation, and then the Flying Eagles of Nigeria.
Okay, fine. As we wrap up, Walter, don't you think it's because of the money that Moroccans have pumped in? Well, I want to know your own thoughts first. Which one do you think have a brighter chance? You just tell me quickly, then you tie this to it. Do you think it's because of the money Morocco have pumped into their football? And if you recall, African AFCON for female, they finished second. The Nigerian team, how they call it, Super Falcons. Super Falcons beat them at the finals 3-2, and you see how they play, which means that the money that they pump in really is reflecting on the field of play. So do you think it's the money? But quickly, just tie them down in the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes so that we can wrap up. Are you there, Walter?
While he's preparing to talk, can I take it up? While he's preparing to talk, I like to let you know that it's not because of the money. Also, it's because of the fact that the administrators are able to do things the right way. The same money that Morocco is getting is the same money NFF are getting. How well are we utilizing our money? Every competition in Africa now, we are running to Morocco to host because they have good stadium. How many stadium is approved in Nigeria? Only Uyo. Aside from Uyo, no other stadium is approved. How well are we using our resources? FIFA decided to take its headquarters in Africa to Morocco because Morocco was ready, because Morocco are not corrupt. Is it that there are no corruptions in Morocco? There are, but they are able to use their own money effectively and able to use the resources at their beck and call. Mind you, Morocco to Spain is not far. Morocco to European countries are not far. So some of those players you see play for Morocco, most of them were not even born in Morocco. They just have affiliated, or father being Morocco, mother being Morocco. So they want to play for Morocco because they were born and raised in Europe. My thoughts.
Okay. Because I think you want to say something as we wrap, because in fact they want to drag me out of the studio already. We've spent a whole lot of time. Please, in 1 minute, please.
No, I mean,
okay.
Yeah, it's just the way it is, to be honest. It's just the way it is. I mean, we know how Nigeria is. We know how we keep talking about all these issues over and over again. You look at the NPFL, you come on. See, yeah, we're running out of time, basically. You know me, that if I begin
Okay, no problem. I think let's carry this discussion over.
We're not gonna leave the studio.
Let's carry this discussion over. We'll talk about it on Friday, hopefully. I want to thank all of you indeed for coming up on this show today again. Oba, this is your debut, and I hope I'm going to have you again on this show. And the Principality of Sport, thank you also for coming up on this show. And also Walter Odige, the man that controls the Oba Palace from Lagos. Thank you so much also for coming on this show. Well, you can connect with us on our social media platform, and we'll have at Politics and Business TV.English on YouTube. Then on Facebook, we're at Politics and Business TV.English. Then on Instagram at P&B TV_English. Then on X at P&B TV_English. I'm Abel Sunday, and from me and the entire team right in Abuja, I say goodbye.